Hi, I'm with South South News bringing you Fashion for Development. Today I'm very happy to have with me Noella Coursaris, model turned activist and founder of the George Malaika Foundation that supports education for girls in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Welcome, Noella. So happy you could be here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here today, and I want to hear all about your amazing stories and what you're doing in the Democratic Republic of Congo for children, for girls especially, in education.
It really helps me a lot as being a model, because so many brands like Bali today, but like a lot of magazines doing a photo shoot, at the same time they're interviewing me about what we're doing with George Malaika Foundation in the Congo. So it's really good, and it's nice because it's a good mixture, the fashion and the charity together.
And what inspired you to form the George Malaika Foundation?
I lost my father when I was 5 years old, and my mother, I was the only child. My mother didn't have any resources to keep me. So I grew up from families to family in Belgium and Switzerland. Then I have contact maybe with my mother twice in my life. At this time it was no emails or no phones, no cell phone. So I went to see her after 13 years. It was a very strange moment of my life because she was a totally stranger to me. But we have the same, I look a lot like her. I sit down the same way, I laugh the same way. And so we started to build a relationship. But I felt very lucky when I was in Congo, even if I didn't have my parents. So many children are out of school, so much poverty all over the country. But it's very sad because Congo is one of the richest countries over the world. And I believe that education and development can bring Congo to the next level. And investing in women and girls are very, very important.
So is that the basic mission of your foundation, to invest in these girls?
In girls' education, yes. Educated a girl is educating a nation. And when a girl is educated, she invested more than 80% back in a community.
And you're building a school now, is that correct?
Yes, we're building a school. The school will be finished to be built in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Wow, it's
that
been
must
a
be
journey.
very exciting.
A journey, because working with Africa, it's not always easy. You need a lot of good nerves. But we have an amazing team on the ground. Very, very good team. It was very hard to find the right constructor company because everything is so expensive. But we have a fantastic local constructors. We have all the village helping. We teach them to do bricks. We didn't do any security on the land. Nothing was taken. It was a lot of villagers, people came to donate 1 cement bag and everything, cleaning the land, helping on the construction. It's been amazing and fantastic. The fact that I'm from Congo too, it's really good. And all the team of George Malaika is volunteer. We only pay local people. We nearly 20 people worldwide.
Wow, it's amazing. And I read that you were going to start the school with 104 little girls, is that right?
Yes, 104 girls will start the 1st September. Now we're on the process of interviewing teachers. Then we will choose the best ones. We will train them for 2 months. Then we will do a training for the girls 1 month, and they will start 1st of September. It's going to be a free school, because most of the school in the Congo, the children they're paying between $25 to like $100 a month.
Wow. And this is going to be completely free.
Completely free. And
that's
we're
amazing.
offering,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really, congratulations.
It's a lot of work to raise money.
Believe me, I know. And I was wondering how it is that the fashion industry and your career in fashion as a model has helped you. How do you use fashion as a tool to help you develop your cause and bring forth fundraising and awareness?
Is to bring the fashion, the charity, do a mix and create events, create awareness through the media, talking about the cause, and it's good. We've been extremely lucky, and as much as the American, European, and the African press talking about it, so it's very good. For now on, I even have too much press. I will want more press when we're starting really the school in September.
I would imagine. I would think that maybe even Oprah. I mean, don't you think that she would be someone that would be quite interested in visiting?
Yes, I would love to meet Oprah, and I have to congratulate her to do a school, because a lot of people criticizing or talking about the school, but it's not easy. And when you want to do it, that's the most important thing. She's doing the school, and we have to respect that. Because a lot of people at a level of opera can just enjoy life and not thinking about a part of Africa. She doesn't have any roots with Africa. Of course, in one way, we are all Black American are related in some way of Africa, but she should just have done something else.
Yeah. So tell me also about tonight's event. I mean, that's part of what you do with bringing your fashion connections into the cause. You're having this amazing event at the Bali store. You're dressed in Balis.
I'm completely Bali tonight.
And they've dressed you in Balis because you're going to go there this evening, and it's a beautiful outfit, I must say.
It's beautiful. I love the color and the mix of the leather with the dress, with the coat. It's very beautiful. I even have the bag. Everything is Bali tonight. But it's funny because Bali is not only just mixing the brand with the charity. I grew up in Switzerland. So that's the way we started.
I see. Oh, wow. So that's the connection with
That's
Balis.
the connection. So the Swiss consulate had a meeting with Bali, and they say, yeah, but it would be great. We support the foundation, and especially Noella, because she grew up in Switzerland. And Bali is a Swiss brand, well known. And I grew up in Switzerland with all these brands like Bali, chocolates, and all of that. So we had a meeting, and we said, let's create an event.
I wanted to also find out from you, because I know that tomorrow you're speaking at the UN Partnerships Conference in conjunction with the US Chamber of Commerce, yes? And you've also spoken at UNICEF and other United Nations related conferences. How do you feel that your foundation relates to the Millennium Development Goals of the United Nations?
We're working towards a few Millennium Goals, and I think it's very important to work all together. And I think especially on girls' issues, on education, primary, secondary education, but at a very young age. We're taking girls at 5 years old. And I think it's great because you can really build them up and building them to the teenagers' life, like when they will be 18 years old, when they'll be finished the secondary. Because we're building the school in 3 phases. But when the 3 phases are over, it will be primary and secondary school. And we hope to give the girls, even after that, helping them with the microfinance or either helping them to do universities.
Well, that's wonderful. That's really amazing. And have you felt that you've been raising some money through fashion and awareness as well? And will you do more of this type of thing?
Yeah, I think it's very important. And what is very great now, that 30% of our money come from Congolese, from African people. So that's really good because it means that they care about their continent, they care about their country, they want to change, and a lot of diaspora are behind us, and that's really, really important for me because it's good to receive money from abroad, but it's important that the own people, they care about what is happening. Congo is a very sad story. Civil war, more than 5.5 million people die, 100,000 women being raped, and girls. And now the problem, girls being born of rape are being raped. So it's a cycle that we need to change. And me as a Congolese girl, a Congolese woman, I want to stand that, stop the violence, investing in women, in education, and more women has to go into leadership role. Yes. In politics, in the government, socially, economically, and through good position.
So is that something you see yourself maybe participating in, maybe in some sort of political role, from model to activist to some type of diplomatic or political position in the future?
No, I don't want to mix at all with politics and diplomacy. I just want to be doing a school and bringing awareness and bringing other things to develop the country and the continent, but no politics.
So then what are your long-term goals with the GMF Foundation?
You know, it's beyond the school, GMF, because since we funded George Malaika more than 3 years, and since we have George Malaika's, the development of George Malaika's school, first we had a first project. We sponsored a group of girls that had been abandoned, and we paying their school, their uniform, whatever they need at the orphanage. And the second project, we said long term, to sponsor girls is not enough. It's important that they go to education, and we follow their education with a national CV, but with endorsing too, with different other options that we can work with partnerships with schools in the USA or in Belgium, because we work with the national CV Congolese, but in Belgium, because we've been we have a history with Belgium. But what is important, since we have GMF, that has been amazing, we've been able to bring other foundations to come to help the country and the province. Lately, we brought Dog to Dog. It's a foundation.
What is that, Dog to Dog?
Dog to Dog, and it's a foundation that brings health supplies. So we brought a health container, 40 feet, more than $500,000 worth of machine supplies for the hospital. And now 4 more health containers will leave and will reach Congo. So in total, it's nearly $2.5 million donation of health supplies. We've brought Columbia University to do a research how to challenge the educational system in the Congo. We brought Kali Ali, and Kali Ali, we've been working, is the daughter of Muhammad Ali. We worked together on this project of health. We built a well for the school. It's been sponsored by VOS Foundation, but the well is open for the village now. But when the school is finished, it will be part of the school. So we will look for other partnership to do more wells for the villages, because now we have more than 90 people taking water from the well. And it means that nearly because these 90 people are 4 or 5 members in the family. So we're helping indirectly more than 400 people a day. And they did a statistic that since they're using this well, the first is more safe, but is more healthy. The diarrhea, the cholera, the percentage is going down. So it's really great to see from a little well that we did, the impact that has in the village.
Absolutely.
And now we had a good meeting with the Minister of Infrastructure. For 1 year, I sent them thousands of letters that please can you do the road until the school, and they just accepted it.
Wonderful.
So you see, it will help the entire community. And through the weekend, we're gonna do teaching for the parents. And
So you're going to teach the parents too? So you're providing education for adults as well, not just children?
It's gonna be volunteer teachers that gonna teach them to read, to write, and maybe we would like them to learn to do sewing, that they can be part of making the uniform for the students. And we want to offer 1 meal a day to the kids. So we will teach in partnership with the company called Firm Number One. They do catering, and they're willing to donate most of the part of the food budget for the school. So they will teach the mothers to cook and to be very hygienic, healthy, and everything for the kids.
I love the fact that you were a model, that you still are a model, that you're joining the beauty of the fashion industry and the glamour, and you're bringing it in to do great things and good causes, and that you're working in conjunction with the Millennium Development Goals of the United Nations, and you're kind of putting it all together. You're my kind of person. I love it.
Give me
so there you go.
And you have Greek roots.
That's wonderful. Yes, absolutely. Well, I thank you so much for being here with us today. And we're looking forward to your speech tomorrow at the United Nations, and also to the event at Bally's tonight.
Thank you very much to you, and I invite everybody to visit our website, www.gmfafrica.org. And I thank everybody for their support, and especially you to inviting me today here.
Well, thank you, Noella. It was wonderful to have you here. This has been Fashion for Development, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next time.